completely down. In case people call that a wake. Hey, there's a wolf that I don't want to engage. Wolves will, I do believe they get more and more prevalent as the time in the game goes on. In addition to that, I don't know if there's a certain chance that different items will spawn in the world, not in terms of like when you first find them, but as you go along in the world, as you've survived, as you've looted all of the places that you can, as you kept your deer corpses frozen for as long as you can. Because as I've been told, there is a spring, there is a summer, but there is no smoking food. You cannot smoke your food to preserve it. You can't do that. That doesn't exist. That's not a thing. So what would you want to do?
Looks like this has been here a while.
You probably want to go ahead and wait until you reach the point of being unable to keep the corpses frozen. Because, well, even having them frozen, by the way, that does not prevent their deterioration into worthless food poisoning pieces of food that should only be eaten if you're absolutely desperate and you're gonna die. Yeah. In addition to that, you can't harvest bones to make a type of a spear, anything like that, or a bone hunting knife. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't expect anybody to be able to know how to do that unless they, for quite some time, sat in the wilderness doing the things that you're doing in this game. But, I mean, come on now, you know, who's randomly in a plane above Canada just knows how to go ahead and survive in the wilderness, you know? I mean, very few people do. So I can understand why this person is very inexperienced when it comes to survival. Simply because, oh yeah, that pork and beans has a high chance of spawning in this cabin. Simply because he just doesn't know how. One of the things that we're going to do is probably go and try to find the logging camp after hitting the train wreck, because I need that rifle ammo that commonly spawns there. If it doesn't spawn there, because the reason why that rifle ammo spawns there, by the way, is I believe that these wolves that you see around the lake area, the lake region, those wolves can actually end up by the wrecked train. In fact, I think they start by the wrecked train, and their patrol route simply includes the lake. Oh, a heavy wool sweater. That's better than the light one, by the way. And beef jerky. Got some beef jerky. I will always take food. Equipment under food, we have a 66 and a 75, a 96, a 37. We're going to eat that right off the bat. Just 150 calories there. It keeps us full. That's what it does. Well, that reminds me. Even though we're not in there, we're going to go into our clothing. Be better to have done this in there, but... Okay, look. Wow, now that's rare. Holy Jesus. That's rare. That is rare to find a 100% item. Especially once that's the heavy wool sweater. I believe the heavy wool sweater is the best under item that you can have for the chest. This guy really gets quick to pant, doesn't he? Well, then again, I am carrying quite a lot of stuff on my back there. As you know, I believe you should be able to tell just by opening up the... Yeah, I'm nearly full. That's a big no-no in this game, by the way. You don't do that. So I'm going to walk, is what I'm going to do. I want to run. I really, really want to run, but I'm going to walk to the Carter Hydroelectric Dam. And from there, I do believe I will come back to the lake, or I have two choices. Come back to the lake or follow the tracks from the Carter Hydroelectric Dam. And,
I have never been happier to see the sun.
Where is it, by the way? Oh, it's still behind the mountains. Oh, that sucks. No, well. We're going to follow this river. We're going to be following the river up, because as you can see, this is a lake. Quite a large one, in fact. There's no exit river from the lake, so I do believe that during the melt-off seasons, this area might flood quite a bit. Clearly, up to where that lowest tree is on that hill is where it does flood to, because, well, it might flood past that, but mainly because there's those trees right there. They'll only grow you know, if that ground is exposed most of the year round. Because if that floods and that tree was a youngin, when it floods, it's not gonna grow that quick. You know, I mean, a sapling can survive submersion for only so long before finally it dies. And don't get me wrong, the other trees that are living up on that hill would love that, because then they can just be like, delicious decomposing brethren. And that's the sound of their roots sucking up all the nutrients, by the way. Don't take it dirtily. I don't hear a wolf, so I'll keep on walking till I get to the dam. And when I'm there, I'll go ahead and eat some ham, even though I don't have any. But I got something close, it's some pork and beans. Yay, improvised singing. Ooh, that echoing. Let's just listen to it. Just keep listening. We're gonna keep listening to this. Nah, just listen to it. Ah, you got little ice cracks coming down too. Little icicles. I'll have a wolf off in the distance. Damn. Just keep listening. Damn. Crunch, 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 crunch. I don't know how this guy isn't slipping and sliding and falling on his ass all the time. Must be wearing like snow cleats or something. Or ice cleats, pardon, not snow cleats. Ice cleats. Even though I'm only wearing basic boots and I know it. Wow. Yeah, listen, you can hear like little things like the ice shifting under your feet. Because this river is not solidly frozen through. What happens is that a river will have the first foot frozen. A creek can freeze all the way through, but a river will have its first foot frozen over. First foot of water frozen over, but underneath it, inside of that river, also, I think that's a corpse up there. Looks like one, doesn't it? I'm freezing here. I can't wait to get inside. I'm gonna have to run, aren't I? Okay. Oh, the wind has started up too. Okay, alright, there's the bridge that leads to the overpass. Looks like deer. I think that might just be a deer corpse. No, it's a human corpse. Oh yeah, by the way, they all have the same skin.
What have we here?
It's all pretty bad, but hey, what do you want? This game is still in alpha. No doubt that is on their list of things to do, but to be honest, right now I'm running it in the DirectX 9. Oh, there's the way off to the logging camp, by the way, and down that way is the train wreck, which I could have gone to, by the way, and met up on
That'll come in handy.
Down here. Down here. I met up and gotten down here the same way while picking up ammo. But the same way, I don't think I'm going to need it. I don't have any flares, I don't think. Yeah, I've got a light, though. That's all that I need. So we're going to go in there, and what we're going to do is we're going to explore that place. Because that wolf, I
never felt so cold in my life.
Shut up, you whining bitch. Pardon my language. But I've never been in there without a flare, or at least well, without a decent amount of flares, actually, and survived. So what I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, by the way, I don't think you're stepping on the... I think you're just clipping right through these to the bridge below. Oh, good lord. We're going to keep running till we get in there, because we got to be quick about this. It looks like there's a deer corpse on the ground, unless it's another person corpse. No, that's the same deer corpse that spawns here every time. Every time, too. You have a chance of getting a hunting knife, by the way, inside the Carter Dam. And now we're at the dam. Now we're in Carter Hydroelectric. Actually, let's just... I'm going to be quiet and actually go ahead and try to listen for this sucker. While I do things, of course, but the point is I am actually listening for him. Kind of. Got a little glitch there. That was weird. Probably a little screen tearing. I do have VSync off. As we know, that is the best option. So far, no wolf. That's good. Mind you, I don't want to see the wolf. What I would like to see, though, is a fireplace in here. Not because the Carter Hydroelectric Dam is called. As you can see, it is very dark in here. Oh, for fuck's sake. In you go. The risk of this is that while I'm in here, there's some small tools there. I could scavenge those. Work boots, those are good. Better than my basic boots. Oh, never mind, those are basic boots. Must have been worn or something like that. Some water purification tabs. Those are useful. I just want to let you all know that I am actually at this point where I have a heightened sense of awareness. A really heightened one, in fact. And we have a flare here. I think that's the mistake that a lot of people make. Is that flare. You can pick that up from in here. That's always there. That flare will always be there. And the only issue, though, is a wolf can spawn in here. I don't know if it's in here right now. Accelerant for fire making. Okay.
I could use this.
Glad I didn't extinguish that. There it is. This is the big one. This is the big one. Oh. See, that's the thing. They don't give you any notification that this wolf is there. He just pops around the corner. I think it's like a chance to have him just spawn in. And the reason why that is because, well, they're just being cheap bastards. The hydroelectric dam can really give you a lot of stuff. Ultimately, though, your best bet, don't loot it. However, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to go again. But no matter where we're spawning, even if we don't have that rifle, we're going to go try and get in and to that dam. But we're going to do it with flares. Now, the thing is, when I first went through looting that dam, I went and explored it with a flare in hand. And I didn't see him anywhere. The issue that I take most with how this game works is that the rifle, you can't have that out while looting. Just remember, see, that's the horror game, like combat feeling of this. You can't use your rifle while you're looting. So if you have that out while you're looting, you're just going to start shooting shit. You don't aim, you just shoot. So yeah. Try to be careful with that. So we're going to start a new sandbox because I got a couple hours there, and that's only, let's see here, 4 per hour, which means that's only 8 episodes of this. And we just got an achievement known as Wolf Bait. Whoop-de-doo. The wolf in the hydroelectric dam needs to be removed. Who's calling? It's a fucking 800 service. Why do those exist? Anyways, the wolf in the dam needs to be removed or nerfed heavily because a wolf would not end up in a dam. End of story. a lion